This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.
Hi everybody, welcome to another unboxing. Well, look at. I call them look at because they're not really a review until I really get them to the battlefield. But something I've been meaning to start working on, and people have asked 100 times. So I decided to get something and open up my horizon a little bit. And what could that be? Well, we're going to be taking a look at Infinity. Now, I've heard a lot of things about this game, and they've all been good. So I decided to get the Operation Red Veil box set and see how it looks, see how it plays, and see what it does. Well, there's only one thing to do. Open this bad boy, take a look at it, and see what you think. Let's go down to the table, take a peek at Infinity. Okay, so we are going to take a look at Operation Red Veil and what comes in the box. And is it worth it? Well, let's take a look. So, I've already pulled this map out, and I'm going to pull the camera back a little bit because I'm sure you don't want to see Christmas Christmas cloth there. But this map here is where you're going to be doing all your actions on. It's just a paper map, but it has a nice little poster on the back. This is an introductory set, so that's really kind of cool. So what you do and what you get in the box, I've already opened it to take out the map, of course, but we're going to take a look at the things that come in here. So let me just move this out of the way and we'll break everything down as quickly as possible. You get a bunch of 20-sided dice, of course. You get your bases. Now, there is going to be, as you can see, these guys are metal, so that for some of you beginners this might be a little bit of a problem. And as you can see, there's a couple things in here that you're going to have to try to put together, and that could be a little problem. You're going to want to get yourself a really good glue, a Loctite gel glue, which will really stick quickly with this and do a great job with it. Make sure it's a good solid super glue. I love metal minis, and I love putting this kind of stuff together, so this will be fun for me, but for a beginner it may be a little tough, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. The next thing that we have here is of course, as we said, we have this map. Then we have a bunch of counters, some ruler here. Not very good quality, but good enough because this is an introductory set. The thing that really blew me away is the buildings. It comes with a bunch of buildings that you're going to be able to put together. And when you put them together, as you can see, this is just going to be very simple. You know, a bunch of folds, so forth and so on, but you do get yourself some nice terrain out of this, and a bunch of it at that. We've got at least 4 buildings, and as we've gone on, I like paper terrain a bit. It really is nice. And then we have some of this thicker, some smaller buildings here, some more terrain, yes, more terrain, some ramps. That's exactly what those were. Another ramp, and some great instructions on how to put this all together, particularly the buildings and the everything that you get here. Now, as you can see here, here's how everything works out with the ramps and all that stuff. And this really looks kind of cool, I have to admit, and I'm really anxious to get my hands on this. Also in here there is this was part of it, but again, that's the only thing I don't like, but I can't complain for what you're getting here. The meat of the game is in the rule book, and we're going to show you the rule book. And as you can see, this rule book is this is very, very well put together, and this they actually have a French side here, so it'd be nice if we had it on the correct side here. Now, the nice thing about this, and I'm just going to go through this a little bit, fantastic spread on everything here. Really some nice stuff here. I overlooked this game, and I think that was a huge mistake on my part. People have always said, hey, you got to check this out, and I think they're exactly right. Operation Red Veil is an introductory box set, and the beauty of it is, like Mission 1 here, is access control. It is an introduction, and it tells you exactly each thing that you have to do. So you're learning the game as you're playing the missions. You don't have to do anything except get these things all in place, and it explains during mission 1 what exactly you need to do, which I think is just a fantastic concept. They show you the deployment zone and how you're going to go about doing this, and then play out mission 1. Then mission 2 adds a few more things, and then we go on until we get to the to the meat of the game, and that's just, hey, let's go at it. And there are five missions here. Great introduction set for this. I was really blown away with it. Then beyond Operation Veil, it kind of shows you some advanced rules, teaches you how to expand your collection, and gives you a full list of everything that is going on here. And then it starts talking about the universe, and really shows you another set, some of the books that you can have, some of the campaign assigned missions, and I really like some of these scenery packs where you can really condense this. So this is something that has caught my eye, and I think we're going to be going forward with and really talking about. Now here's another thing: they're going to teach you how to do the preparation and get these things glued and put together, clipped up right, and put on the bases. So they give you a nice step-by-step on that. And then of course they're going to teach you on how to paint it, which is really, really, I think, a home run. Just, there we go. That's as far as we want to go. They're going to show you how to paint and give you some paint tips, and I think that's a really, really fantastic thing. So, what are my final thoughts on this? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's head up to the table and take and listen to what I have to say.
I got a chance to read these rules, and I love how everything happens simultaneous, or is like real time. Really, really interesting. They put a lot in this box. I was blown away by what was in this box. I am really pumped up to get these painted and painted up, and we're going to get these onto the table. I love what they did here. I love the feel of it. I love everything about this. And after reading this, I can't wait to get to the table and see how it plays out. I'm not going to give it a rating. That would be unfair. I need to play it and see if it feels clunky. But for the value of what you get in this box is tremendous, and I'm really excited to get this together and do a bunch of things with it. So this is going to be, this is on the back of my mind, and I'm really I want to see how this plays out. And what I'm going to do is, if I like it, I think I'm going to really start investing into this and see how it is. It seems like you can, you could play in a very small area, which is perfect for us, and it really fits in, because sometimes Janice tends to get overwhelmed with things, where Justin can play the bigger game. So having something that is condensed like this, it, kind of gives me that dead zone feel, which is very successful. And I'm looking forward to getting this to the table. So there you go, a look at Operation Red Veil Infinity. We're going to get this together. We're going to paint this together, actually right here. So why don't we get right to it. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon.